My name is Mary Thingvall. I'm the Program Manager for Strategic Initiatives, and I'm focused specifically on the Camunda 7 to Camunda 8 Migration Task Force. I have the privilege of running this task force with our co-founder, Bernd Rucker, and basically what we're doing is making sure that everyone has the resources, the tooling, the knowledge that they need to have in order to be able to make that migration from Camunda 7 to Camunda 8 at the time that is right for them. I'm really excited about CamundaCon Amsterdam because we've got two different sessions from customers who are both talking about experiences that they've had with migration. One from NordLB, they're talking about future-proofing automation there, and really just walking through their journey of migrating their central workflow templates from Camunda 7 to Camunda 8. It's a whole look into really their approach to transformation of automation, what they learned, the business value that they're getting out of embracing C8 now as well. So I'm excited to hear about that. And then we have another talk from BNY Mellon called Navigating the Complex Transition. And again, just really talking through what were the unique challenges that they ran into, especially in that financial services sector where you really can't afford to have any mistakes, whether it's traceability or security or audit requirements or recovering data. And so really just two great stories of how our customers have migrated. And then on top of that, we're also doing a migration masterclass. And I'm super excited to be planning this alongside a few of our consultants. And we'll also have a couple guests joining us from HDI, one of our customers, and really just working through in a hands-on manner. What are the blockers people are running into? What are the issues that they're seeing? What are the questions that they have, and addressing those one by one? So really setting you up for success as you're looking at migration yourselves. So highly recommend that for anyone who's looking into migrating, especially in this next year. And come with a lot of questions. We'll be sending out a survey to gather information from people. And we're also offering that as a separate workshop for our partners. We do have limited seating for that masterclass. So if you go to sign up for it and it's no longer available, we're going to be putting out additional content around those topics after CamundaCon. There's talks about maybe a webinar or some videos. We'll definitely have more blog posts going out. So keep an eye out for that information. And if you find me, let me know you weren't able to be in the masterclass. I can take down your information, make sure I get that info over to you once those resources are out, or we can chat about what information you're looking for specifically. A masterclass is kind of a mix between a hands-on workshop, a place to bring your questions, basically topics that we know people are really interested in learning more about. But it's not always as simple as go read this blog post or go check out this documentation, right? So we're giving you an opportunity to really come and ask an expert group of people, whether that's people who have experience with migration, people who have worked for Camunda and helped other people with migration, people who are literally creating the migration tooling that you're going to use to migrate your services from C7 to C8. One, I always look at the full agenda. So often we'll have, a main stage, a technical stage, a business use case stage, and kind of splitting things up by audience. But often there's interesting topics in all of those places, even though something might be listed as a business talk, for instance. If you're a developer who's hands-on, you might automatically think the business stage isn't for you. But maybe there's, I don't know, a migration conversation happening that you can go check out and see, that 100-foot view of how did another company handle migration. And even if they aren't getting into the technical weeds, the information could still be really useful for you. Come prepared for a lot of really great conversations. And I would say, especially for those of you who aren't necessarily comfortable speaking up or initiating those conversations, put yourself out there a little bit, right? Come with your questions, know the things to ask. Maybe there's a 3 questions you can ask everybody who's attending kind of a deal to give yourself that little bit of confidence that you need to strike up those conversations. But I know I'm not the only community who's excited to talk to you and excited to hear your feedback. From my perspective, I'd love to talk to everybody about migration topics for obvious reasons. What do you enjoy about Camunda 8? What are you struggling with migration? What resources would be helpful for you? All of those types of topics. So look for me. I'm a friendly face. I've got pink hair, so I'm easy to find. But really just come prepared to talk, to share. Everybody is so friendly and so interested in everybody else's experiences. So I find it's a really good opportunity to share your experiences and find out how other people are doing things as well.